Assalamualaikum everybody. How's everybody doing? You okay? Tigo. Guess who's back after popular demand? That's it. All the cousins are all missing me in it. So I thought I'd come back onto YouTube and make some more recipes for all you guys. Today I'm doing something a little bit different for you your pasta lovers out there. Usually when you make pasta you normally end up buying stuff like this, which is the dry stuff. And as nice as it is, when you end up cooking it, it can tend to be a bit chewy. So we're ditching that and we're going to be cooking with some fresh pasta. What I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be making my own bolognese sauce. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make one, and I'm going to be showing you at the end when you see it. Just thank me that you've followed the recipe, and you're going to have something really nice to eat if you cook along with me. So let's begin. First step, I'm going to try and make this look cool. Splash of olive oil, and depending on how small or big your onions are, just one onion or 1.5 onions. The reason we put onions in with our mince, actually I didn't even tell you we were doing mince. So what we're doing is I'm cooking the mince first, and then I'm going to be doing the bolognese sauce later. So like I said, I'm doing the mince. So the reason that we put the onions in with the mince first is that the onions get rid of that meaty smell that you get with keema. It tends to get rid of that, and then you just get that beautiful, that perfect taste of mince. Actually, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you don't even need to try that hard. Just put corn in. It doesn't have that meaty taste of food anyway. Right, so once this is nice and lovely and brown, I've got roughly about 1 kg's worth of mince, because I am feeding 7 people today. And they should just be enough. We're just going to break the mince down, let it cook. And it looks big now, but because this is mixed keema, when the fat burns, it's going to end up making oil. Right, so when your mince is done, it should look something like that. If you were like me and you bought mixed keema, then best thing to do is let the keema cook with the oil that it's going to produce, and then drain the oil out and then have it back into the pan. Then it should taste really nice. The last thing that all we're going to do is just put a pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper, just to give it nice flavour. And just give it a good mix, good final mix, and that's it, we're done with our keema. Just a quick tip, just make sure that you do leave some keema oil in at the end, just so then it doesn't burn. So that's our keema done for you. So next I'm going to be cooking, well not cooking, next I'm going to be making the bolognese sauce for you guys. Just a thought came to my head, you really know you're Asian when your mum says, oh let's make some pasta, and she ends up having chuza and masala and mixed vegetables all slammed in with the pasta there. That's how you really know you're Asian. I remember going to Pakistan, everybody had this hype, oh let's go and eat some pasta, let's go and eat some pasta. I was really up for it. And then like every Asian mum, the karai masala came into the pasta. Amazing, keep it up mums. Let's get ready. I'm going to get ready to do the sauce for you now. We got some plum tomatoes. I'm adding 2 of these. Roughly going to use a tablespoon of tomato puree. We ended up chopping it when we shouldn't have done, but about 4 leaves of basil, If you like it garlicky, you can use 2, but I recommend 1 clove of garlic, 1/4 cup of olive oil, roughly half a chopped onion, a pinch of black pepper, and a pinch of salt. That's already done, that's already smelling nice as it is. Finally, just some flavour, just a bit of thyme, just half a tablespoon. Okay, and then that's ready to blend. Yes guys, so just to show you, this is the end product. Just make sure, before you start putting it with your keema and your pasta and stuff, just make sure that you taste your loon and your matcha, your Kali matcha. Just make sure your salt pepper is on point before you take it out. Other than that, I'm not lying. I know I made it, and I know I say this every episode, but that is peng. That is really nice. So I can't wait to have it with the pasta. So let's get cracking with the pasta. A very important tip when you're making pasta, whilst your water's boiling, just add some salt into the water. The reason for that is it gives the pasta much needed and better flavour. There we go. So when your water is nice and hot, splodge in your tagliatelle. Leave that to cook, and it should cook within about 4 or 5 minutes. Oh, whilst that's while that's cooking away, you need to know, well, it's up to you guys actually, how you want to decorate your pasta. So what I've got here, I've got a couple of boiled eggs, some olives over there. I fried some mushrooms and some tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes, and I've got some coriander as well. So all that is going to be mixed in. And then the other thing is, so the next issue is Parmesan cheese, which I found out it's haram because it's got animal rennet in it. So instead of using that, you can always use some alternatives. Like for example, I've got this hard cheese, which you can get at most supermarkets. It works just as well as Parmesan, and it tastes really nice. So that's my little bit of advice for you there. If you want to have like a Parmesan experience, that's the halal way to do it. So now it's the fun bit. We get to put everything together. So let me show you how I do it anyway. If you guys want to copy me, go ahead. If you got your own styles, by all means, go ahead. Like I said, because I'm cooking for 7, I'll split this into 3. So I'm going to do my third first, then the others, but you won't get to see that. I'm going to drench it with our sauce. We're literally just going to cook the sauce for a couple of minutes with the keema, or mince if you don't know what keema is. Oh, that smells incredible already. So now that's heated up, it only takes a couple of minutes. We can add our pasta. Once we've added our pasta, just with a tongue, just give it a good stir, a good mix. So it should end up looking like that. So your dish should look something like that. You can give it a good mix just to make sure everything is nice and warm. Oh, that smells amazing. Something like that. Right, and then with our hard cheese, our Parmesan substitute, just with a hungry air. Just got all out. And there we have it, guys.